Welcome back, students. So we are into our second part of the topic, determinants of personality. So now I'll be sharing the scheme. So in our last class, we have talked about the first few types of personality determinants, which are genetic factors. Genetic factors in the sense the DNA footprint with which we are born, which have an impact on how we behave, what we, whether we are an introvert or an extrovert, confident or timid. On the other hand, physical factors, which is about our physical appearance, our color complexion, height, weight, figure, skin type, strength, physique, energy, defects, and health. Finally, biological factors, which is all about our internal biological system, that is our nervous system, and our hormonal secretion, whether it is over secreted or balanced. So, which have an impact on our mood, behavior, and perception and attitude. So, we'll move on to the next part, that is intellectual determinants. So, as we all know, that intelligence is nothing but the capacity to understand things, the world better, think rationally, and use resources in such a way that they are efficient and effective. So, all of us are not born with the same level of intelligence. Our intelligence level changes because of our DNA and many other factors. So, intelligence in simple sense is a mental ability to deal with things, to deal with the environment, to think positively, to think not positively means to reason, to have a memory, and so on. So, sometimes what happens is even an intelligent person feels difficult to get along with people or to work under stressful situations. On the other hand, we have outcasts and criminals who have intelligence level higher than normal. So basically, to have a balanced intelligence, we have certain abilities. We need certain abilities. So these abilities can be jotted down into spatial abilities, perceptual abilities, numerical abilities, verbal comprehension, word fluency, memory, and reasoning. So we'll talk about it in detail one by one, what it is and how important they are in development of personality. So to start with spatial abilities. So spatial abilities means the way we can draw or design and recognize things. So it's about observation and reproduction of memory in a visual manner. So it is about designing, drawing, visualizing things, far, near, big or small. Okay, so if you have good spatial abilities, you can visualize scenes which you have seen before and reproduce them on paper or in your mindset. So this will help you in remembering past experiences, past events, and having a logical deduction about it. So which will be very useful if you want to get along with people, tell them stories. So second thing is perceptual abilities. Perceptual abilities means the ability to grasp the visual details, to know which are some similarities or dissimilarities between things, to have a good understanding, you can say perception, detailing about small and big events. Next is numerical abilities. So numerical abilities means the way or the speed with which you deal with numbers and the accuracy in which you solve statistical and mathematical calculations. So this will really help you to be, different from others, ahead of others in competitive situations. Then next is verbal comprehension. This is an ability in which you can understand words and languages. So how good are you at understanding new words or grasping them? So this will help you in increasing your vocabulary, your communication skills. You can have an impact on others by the way you speak. Then word fluency. Word fluency means the quickness of which you can grasp new languages, and you can how conveniently and fluently you can talk it, so that people will understand you easily and you can make an impression out of it. So word fluency is about how smoothly, effectively, and with speed you can learn languages and speak easily. Next is memory. It is an ability with which you can um, memorize or remember anything. I'm not talking about here, when I'm talking about intelligence, it is not about academic intelligence. It is about the total way in which you understand the world, how you tackle the situations, how do you, your mind balances or reacts in terms of challenging situations. So intelligence is not about only academic intelligence, it is all about the overall intelligence. So memory means how good or how bad you are in remembering faces, events, and memorizing things. Last one is reasoning. Reasoning is an ability to find rules, what is right and wrong, good, bad, how will that impact me and the other people. So reasoning is about rationalizing, about principles, about ethics. So if these three, say six or seven abilities are strong, we call that person an intelligent person, because that person can visualize things better, give logical solutions in times of stressful situations, have good interpersonal skills. If he's a good communicator, he'll be quick in solving problems because he's a good in numbers. He remembers things, so he can use as a logic and reasoning also. So intellectual determinants will help us to boost our confidence, but we can't say that intelligent people are always outgoing, or they can solve things easy, or they are appreciated all the time. Most of the cases intellectuals are a bit silent people. So when you talk about intelligence in terms of personality, we have certain other factors which we need to look upon. So these things are called as intra and interpersonal intelligence, as well as emotional intelligence. So what is interpersonal intelligence? So interpersonal intelligence means how good you are in dealing with other people. How can you judge them, judge their mood, and manipulate your behavior based on what that person is thinking about. So if your interpersonal intelligence is strong, you will be liked by people in a group. You will be a very happy go lucky outgoing person. People will like to make friendship with you. They will feel motivated by you. So the teamwork kind of a thing will be very good. So this is type of intelligence is about how you know to judge, or you can say judge the mood of other person and react appropriately, change your behavior without hurting yourself and themselves. So it is about how you can manipulate your behavior so that you can get along with people, know them better, but without uh, uh, for going your stature and your comfort. Next is intrapersonal intelligence. So intrapersonal intelligence is all about knowing yourself. Sometimes what happens is we are intelligent in many other things, you know, every small big thing about others, about the world. We know to solve the problems of others, but when it comes to yourself, uh, uh, they don't know about their own mood, what they want. They are trying to have they are waging a war against themselves. So sometimes people are ignorant about themselves. Okay, unless somebody tells about you, you never know. Say for example, for here you can take the example of Hanuman. So he has to be reminded every now and then about what he is, what he can do, because he forgets what he is actually. So sometimes what happens is intelligent people, They may be interpersonally very strong. Their reasoning skills, PTL skills, everything is very good. But at heart, they are lonely, they are frustrated, they are depressed. Why? Because they don't know themselves. So intrapersonal intelligence is about knowing yourself, self control, trying to do SWOT analysis about what good I am, what are my strengths, my weaknesses, how can I change my strength into opportunities, and minimize my threats by knowing my weaknesses. So interpersonal intelligence means knowing yourself in detail, from not about physical appearance. It is about our mind, our thinking process, what is good in us, bad in us, positive points, negative points. Then the third point is emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence is the ability to manage our emotions. So to be a good, to excel interpersonally, you should have your emotional stability, and you should be emotionally intelligent. Means you should be self-aware about what points or what situations and events make you sad or angry or stressful. So you should know to balance that or control that. So if you are self-aware about where I am, with who I am, what makes me hurt, which situation I should be quiet. So if you know this, you will not end up making enemies, frustrating yourself, but you will have a stable, happy life. Even you will be happy, others will be happy. On the other hand, the other emotional intelligence factors includes impulse control persistence. Means, say for example, how quickly you react. So if you know how to control your anger, your temperament, so if you're a short tempered person and you can't control your anger or your emotions, then it will be very difficult to get along with people or to work as a team. So how you can control your impulse? Okay, so we get angry every time, we can't control, but we can make an attempt to control our anger, because it is not only good for us, for the other person also. So overall our mental health is very important. So how persistently you're striving at your impulse control. Then you should have zeal and motivation. Zeal means the passion to do something, or how motivated you are, or how motivated you can be towards others. So if you have a zeal to anything, do anything. So many a times what happens is we have find very intelligent people, they are very extra smart, but they don't know, they can't do wonders because they lack hard work, or they are lazy, or they don't have the motivation to do something or complete, or that zeal or passion is lacking, even though being intelligent. So along with intelligence, that zeal and motivation is also necessary, so that you fulfill your dreams, be involved, have a positive profit about your resources, and get appreciated by others. Then the next thing is empathy. Empathy is a sense where you feel others' pain. You don't feel pity on others. So somebody is hurt, you feel that you yourself are hurt. So empathy means trying to share or feel the pain of others. So if you have an empathy, the good thing is that you will not try to hurt anybody. You will be humble, modest, loving towards others, and that will create a positive aura around you, and people will like you. That appreciation, that grace will always motivate us and have a positive side of ourselves. Then lastly, social skills. Social skills means getting along with people, talking to them, hanging out, respecting manners, hi, hello, everything. So all these things are very much important, so that you are intelligent emotionally. So we have a wrong conception that intelligence means about academic relations, solving mathematical problems, doing some experiment in the lab. No, that is not about intelligence. Intelligence is the ability of a person to know uh, the surroundings, find solutions for stressful situations, challenging jobs, uh, even in a problematic situation, you know how to come out of it with logic, with reasoning. That is about intelligence. So with a positive uh, with the normal intelligence abilities. If you have interpersonal, intrapersonal, and emotional intelligence, you will come out to be a very positive personality. And the concept of depression or revenge or greed and all those negatives will be far away from you. So emotional intelligence, interpersonal and interpersonal intelligence is very much, we all know that all of us are not equal intelligent, but something is always special in us which we can encash and make a positive and uh, well motivated personality. So this is all about emotional and intellectual intelligence. I hope you have understood it. Please be free to raise your queries, like, comment, and subscribe so that you get further notifications on further videos. So that's all for today. I hope you have liked it. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.